Today we'll be summarizing this series of compatibility of blood types and grains. Here we'll be looking at blood type B and AB. Starting with blood type B. From previous videos, we are told that this blood type have balanced acid and alkaline digestive system, meaning that like blood type O, they are not acidic, and like blood type A, they are not alkaline, they are in between. So despite their balanced acid-alkaline digestive system, they cannot tolerate wheat. Reason is because the lectin in wheat causes insulin efficiency to be reduced, thereby reducing the fat burning capacity of blood type B individual, causing them to gain weight. So if you're in this blood group, please eliminate wheat from your diet and wheat byproducts. Another item they must eliminate is rye. This rye contains lectin that settles at the vascular system of blood type B individuals. This causes the disorder of blood, thereby predisposing them to stroke. In addition to the above, corn and buckwheat is a no-no for this blood type because corn and buckwheat are the major culprits for weight gain in blood type B individuals. The reason is because they cause sluggish in metabolism, which increases insulin, that is, causes spike in insulin, causing water retention and fatigue. You might realize that when you eat something like corn, you feel so heavy, meaning that the digestive process is very slow. So it's taking time for your system to identify that corn because it cannot process it, thereby causing insulin to increase, and which makes you to retain water, and maybe at times after eating corn you might feel tired, you might feel so heavy. Those days whenever I eat corn, I realize that it takes so much eternity for this corn to digest. Even I might take it in the afternoon till night, I still feel heavy. I can't even eat anything until I discover that my body cannot metabolize it as blood type O. So the same thing happens to blood type B. So please eliminate corn and buckwheat from your meal. Having said this, there are beneficial grains for this blood type. Unlike blood type O that don't have any beneficial grains, blood type B, millet is beneficial for you, so you can enjoy your pap of millet. Oats is beneficial, spelt and right are beneficial for you. Barley that is no for blood type O is neutral for you, so you can deal with malts, unlike blood type O that cannot process or metabolize barley. Now, in terms of avoid, this blood type must avoid the buckwheat, the corn, the wheat, the rye, and tapioca like cassava. So every cassava and its byproduct is a no-no for this blood type. So your gari, your fufu for blood type B, please avoid, limit, or eliminate. Remember, from ancestry, this blood type originated from Asia. So their system was not meant for fufu or gari or cassava byproducts. So you might have noticed that when you eat those things that you feel so heavy, it means that your system cannot process it. So do away with them. In terms of bread and muffins, this blood type, unlike blood type O, can tolerate bread and muffins, except those of avoid grains. So they must avoid bread and muffins that is from corn, from buckwheat, from rye, and from wheat. In terms of pasta, they can deal with pasta except wheat pasta. Please, whenever you're buying something, make sure you read the labels to understand what you're buying. At times, you can just go to shop and pick something because somebody tell you that, wow, this is nice, without reading the content. And the things your system cannot process is what you're buying. At the end, you cannot trace the cause of the challenge you're having. Please, let's play safe. Let's maintain our lane by avoiding those things that we know we cannot metabolize. Remember, the mechanism is always listening to your body. After eating something, let your body talk to you. There are things that might be beneficial, but for you, you have to reduce the portion size. And those ones that are avoid for you, please avoid them. The final blood type is blood type AB. Like we said in previous video, this blood type is combo of blood type A and B in terms of their diet and lifestyle, with some exceptions. So like blood type A, they can tolerate wheat, but they must not indulge in wheat. But blood type AB that have problem of asthma or frequent infection must eliminate wheat from their diet. Reason is because wheat has mucus forming properties. So consuming wheat will make their health challenge to worsen. So it's going to exacerbate their health condition. So avoid wheat if you have asthma or frequent infection or you're always falling sick. Eliminate it. And blood type AB that have problem of weight gain. You're always gaining weight and you're having issue to burn that fat. Please eliminate wheat because of acid properties of wheat will cause you to gain weight. This is only blood type that wheat germ is neutral for. From the video so far, you realize that blood type O, A, and B cannot deal with wheat germ. It is avoid for them. But it's only blood type AB that wheat germ is neutral. So this blood type can deal with wheat germ oil supplements, unlike other blood type. The beneficial grain of this blood type is similar to that of blood type B. So they can deal with millet, rice, oats. They must avoid corn. They must avoid cassava. Cassava cannot be metabolized by this blood type. From the video so far, you realize that the blood type that can deal with cassava is O and A. Others cannot deal with it. So B and AB, cassava is the no-no for you. In terms of bread and muffins, this blood type can deal with so many bread and except that of corn. So any bread and muffins, they can deal with it. But remember, whatever you're eating, listen to your body. In terms of pasta, they have so much choice to make, but they can only avoid buckwheat pasta and any pasta called soba noodles. Summary of this blood type compatibility and grains, we realize that blood type A and O can deal with cassava. So for others, fufu, garri is not for you. Listen to your body whenever you eat them. Realize that maybe when you eat them, you feel so heavy. It's not normal. Your body cannot process it. So eliminate fufu, eliminate garri, and any product that has to do with cassava from your diet. Corn is a no-no for all blood type except blood type A that can deal with corn. Others must avoid corn. Now we realize that wheat is not even good for any blood type, but blood type A and AB can deal with wheat in modest quantity, but those that have health challenge of asthma and frequent infection are meant to avoid wheat. So whenever you're buying anything, read the ingredients so you understand what you're taking. So you are in charge of what goes into your system. Don't go to the shelf and see biscuit that is well packed, you buy. Read the label, read the contents. Don't go and buy cereal without reading the content. Let's also guide our children in what we give them. These days, there is juvenile diabetes. A child is being diagnosed of having diabetes. So don't say they are children, they can burn it. No. Even if they have higher tendency of burning them, don't indulge them. Because when the pancreas is overworking, it can fail. So that's why we should also tread with caution when dealing with our children. At this junction, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please, I want you to hit the subscribe button and also click on the like button. Don't also forget that we have only one life to live. We need to live it well. Remember, the only gift you can give to people is information. When they are informed, they will not be deformed. Educate your friends, educate your relatives, share the information with someone in your contact might be saved with this information. Till I see you in the next video where we'll be talking about how our blood group can deal with milk and eggs, all the dairy products and eggs. Keep living life with respect to your blood type.